gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you, Lord, that you placed each and every one of us in the most wonderful community, the greatest state, the most magnificent nation around. Father, we ask that you go into this meeting tonight, Lord, and as the lead from the meeting, go into our lives. We ask a simple prayer tonight, Lord, as our mouths need meditation of your words as well as our hearts. And glorious, glorious, beautiful name of Jesus, we all say.
Amen. Which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one indivisible.
Sorry about that. We're going to read open session in 6:18. What do approve the agenda? Can I get a motion to approve the agenda?
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda with an amendment to it. We have a closed session from June 12th and it's to be June 26th.
Okay.
That's,
Yeah. Make a motion to approve with the amendment.
Make a motion to approve the agenda with the amendment as stated.
Make a second.
I'll second.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. All right, next on the agenda is approval of minutes of June 12th, regular meeting. Make a motion to approve those minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve those minutes.
Make a second.
Second.
All those in favor?
we got two stuff, we got two things. On the last page,
Last page.
page under D, learning, and how is it, Mr. Collins?
Oh. Okay.
I have
Okay. On the last page on section D, she's got throat problem. I'm repeating what she said. That's okay.
Well, you don't have to yell though.
That's mine.
There was a misspelling of Miss Tiffany McKee's name in the last paragraph on section D on the last page. And then at the bottom of that page, it's referring to Mr. Kyle, it should be Mr. Beal. Okay? That's the change that need to be made. And I get a motion to approve the minutes of the 3/12 meeting with the changes.
I make a motion to approve the minutes.
Changes. Can I get a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye. All right, so the minutes has been made. Okay, recap the closed session. We did have some, personnel issues that we discussed. We got that straightened out. There was a property owner issue in regards to a fence. We've got that cleared up. I will let that property owner know tomorrow. What we agreed on. It wasn't much of it. It wasn't all. It just had issues with the property fence. Fence had already been there, and it's going to stay. What else did we discuss? Let's see. We discussed the Campos issue as far as what we're doing. So with that, I think we're going to sit down and have a talk, have a sign letter. So that way we can get that campground cleaned up a little bit more than what it actually is. As far as legal, we have agreed on the meter stations to make the change. Okay, what we will do on this board meeting, we will vote on it. what we want to do is we just want to make sure we got everything right, our T's crossed, our I's dotted, before we change the deed structure back to the way it was before. The change is coming. It's just, next board meeting is what we'll vote on. We just want to make sure we have our ducks in a row. Let's see. Congrats. Regular gifts. Oh, yep. As far as the next board meeting, there will be no July board meeting. Due to the fact that multiple board members will be out of the office due to family vacations and whatnot, we will have 2 meetings in August to make up for the one that will be missed in July. Okay, so we will have the original one on the second Thursday of the month of August, and then the following week we'll have the second one. So there will be 2 consecutive weeks where we will have a meeting. Okay, so I'll be gone, DP will be gone, and this bill, this is the key will be gone while this happens. So it's just, everybody's going to be gone every next month. So that is the reason for that. And at that time is when we'll make them take a vote on the deed restrictions as far as that goes. Have you made any decisions since last week? Can't remember. My mind's gone. Oh, we did purchase a new ice machine for the golf course. Over there for the ice building there. So the one that broke down was purchased in 1989. So we did order a new one. 2009?
There was a splash.
There was a splash there? Okay.
It's still,
2009, so it lasted, what, 16 years? So, we did purchase one, so it should be coming in here within the next few days. Made us the only decisions we made since the last meeting. What? Okay. All right. Members to be heard, June 26. Ms. Becky, Condo.
It's afterwards.
It's afterwards?
I don't have anything with the horse thing.
Okay, what about, what is it? Hank?
Okay?
I'm after it.
You're after as well? Okay. No numbers to be heard from the 26th. All right, now we're going to new business. And the reason for this special meeting is the horse stable proposal for the Cody. Board members, comment on these proposals. And what's your thoughts, Mr. Williamson?
I think, the little matter, hanging us in. 8 years, warranty, so,
We need the mic, because we cannot hear.
I think, can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right. I'll go with the Bill Riley Painting LLC with the 8-year warranty, covering all screws and everything fixed.
All right, what about you, Mr. Butler?
I'll read that.
Agree with? Riley.
No.
Bill Riley Payne.
I like that too.
All right, Mr. Johnson, Marks, Granny Channel. Description. Bill Riley. All right. Mrs. McKinney.
I'm going for this is not something we have planned on. A repair maintenance of this size to a building, and I think this we can make financial. We can make this.
Mr. Deal.
Bill Riley.
Okay. I get a motion to approve, roof coating on the stable, and, need Mr. Bill Riley.
I make a motion to use the Bill Riley Painting LLC to replace the building.
Any second? Second. All those in favor? All right. That has been approved. Mr. Bill O'Reilly's painting will take care of the horse stables. Right?
Is it for a new roof or what's it exactly for?
They're gonna clean off the existing roof, replace any screws, and make sure all the screws are down good and tight. They're gonna put two coats? Two coats of the,
So the roof will stay on, they repair.
right, they're just gonna put a coating over the roof.
Okay.
That'll keep it from leaking and all that.
Okay,
And, we'll get an 8-year warranty on that.
okay.
Okay. Making a motion for Mr. Mark Ray Casey, to approve the electrical work at the horse stables.
So after discussion with Lisa and today, I understand that we have kind of a lot of things, mixed in with this. She said the most important thing they need at this time is the runway at the stable and the tap area at the stable. If we can get those accomplished this year, the other things can be a future project.
Okay, so just a stable runway and tack area?
Yes, the stable runway is gonna run about $1,600, and that's replacing it with LED lights. And then the tap area, there's no lighting there at all now.
Okay.
And so they would have lighting.
Okay.
So we're gonna choose 4,400 real estate, we'll have back, well, we will done.
We're approving $1,890.
This is 2,860.
No, it's the second page.
So you're paying that's working there.
Got it over down. No. Okay. Runway stable runway?
$1,600 and
And
$290.
tack area.
No, but it's not runway, it says 2,800.
That's if there's extra lighting put in. They're not gonna
And
get
that's
extra
like,
lighting.
spread out all these.
Two separate.
Yes, two separate.
Okay, can I get a motion to approve Mr. Wade Casey's, bid for runway stable replacement of lights and, installation of tack area lights?
So, I make a motion, we approve, the stable runway lights and the tap area lights for Mr. Casey.
Can I get a second? All those in favor? Aye. All right, Mr. Wade Casey has a runway stable and tack area.
Thank you.
Yes, sir, anytime. Okay. Next. Members to be heard. Here we go. Ms. Becky.
Me?
Yes, ma'am. Ladies first.
I tell you all right now, I don't like this. I don't like this. But here we, you all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here am I. I don't know the mic right there.
Please use the mic.
Okay, can y'all hear me too?
Please use the mic.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Like this? Okay. I have two little subjects.
Yes, ma'am.
Of transparency. Transparency. Okay. I know certain items have to be discussed and decisions have been made in closed session. I understand all that. But any other items should be discussed in open meeting before being voted on. The property owners deserve to know what the board members' opinions, thoughts, and concerns, etc. on what is being presented for vote. We just like to understand more is what we're voting for, why you're doing this, like 8 years warranty, you live with him, things like that. Just so that we know where y'all stand on things.
Okay.
Okay, my next was the deeds versus the want. You know, we got all this money in, then we see what it is, ERC.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay. Those should be used for the needs of Hilltop, not the wants of a select few. The maintenance of our infrastructure really should be our top priority. The roads, and I know y'all know some of the roads are now going to be almost one lane. They're breaking off on the side, especially the main roads. I understand I live on a gravel road. I bought on a gravel road, and I do know what it's going to be. I'm not going to better greater the tree where the box are inside the road, not on the side. You know, they belong in the middle, but not on the side. But to me, the infrastructure should be our first priority for any extra money that we get.
I totally agree with you.
Okay?
That's great.
Thank y'all.
Thank you. All right, next one, Mr. Hank.
Section 80, Clause 18, 776. Real brief, I know last year there was work that was done on the rates and handle the hydration problems that exist. And.
Is the mic on?
Pardon me?
We can hear you.
Oh, but you can't, okay, so it's me, not the mic. Okay. Okay. That's not easy to, anyway, last year, there was hydration problems on the lakes, very evident. They were taken care of. And I could be wrong, but I thought my understanding was that additional treatments were still going to happen this year. And I've been on Concola, I haven't really looked at the other lakes. The Concola is already showing signs of additional vegetation being a problem. So I just wanted to know what the status is, and if there was going to be some discussion necessary to do that, please add that to next meeting. Otherwise, if you can update us now, that would be great.
Happen tomorrow. It'll be here tomorrow.
On all the lakes?
Well, starting tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
All right? And we don't know how long it's going to take.
So are they just going to do a singular treatment to all of them again at this time, or or just whatever it takes?
Just tonight? You expect?
They're treating, they'll be treating 3 of the lakes. Lake Kickapoo did not need treatment. It wasn't treated last year, and it doesn't need it this year. They are not going to do Lake Swan because the thorough job they did last year, they treated it late, like in October, and it does not need treated this year. They also indicated that if we will jump on this in late February, or middle of March area, we can do it on a preventive basis as opposed to treating the stuff that's just gone wild like we had last year especially. So if they do start early like that, they can cut our expense considerably.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, sir. Any other members of the heard? Yes, sir.
My name is Thomas Martin. I haven't met anybody younger than me. Bought a house here. I'm 25 and lived here for about a year and a half now. And it just seems like everybody wants young people to come in and to filtrate in here. But the more young people that come in, it seems like the more don't want to push out. And not so much y'all just talking, but just everybody just driving, and everybody around here is probably part of the Facebook group. So y'all see it every day. And our neighbors, they moved in, I don't remember what day, but they moved in and we've had a POA dispute with them ever since. They wanted to move the fence back and whatever. And I think y'all talked about that earlier today. And I don't know. I'm just complaining at this point. I don't know. You gave the wrong person the microphone there before. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you can fix. I'm just talking now.
I will let you know if we do discuss it, your issue, and we've all agreed with you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I will inform the ACC chairman tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Of the decision that was made, with the fence. So, and the reason is because the fence has been there for years. Okay, and now her request for the property owner to remove it. That is a fence. So, It's a backline fence, you know, it's approximately 10 feet past the other fence on either side of it. But when he purchased that house a year and a half ago, it was already there. It had been there for years. So, you know, we feel like as a board, you know, we have to make that decision because it's not his fault. It's there. So he shouldn't have to, he should be for the experience, you know, the expense of having to remove it. So we did agree to allow the property owner to remove his fence, okay? Or to keep his fence in place, right? So, adding to that, he has removed his chickens. So, there's no chickens in the yard. All right? So,
Oh, I do got one more. With it being so frequent that we're getting them every month now, is that going to come off, or next month we're just going to wait for whatever they don't like next? Because that's what it seems like. It just, we fix one thing and then they are like, oh wow, that's new. Let's give them for that.
I can't answer that question for you right now. I mean, what I'll do is I'll have a conversation with him in the morning.
Yeah.
To let him know the decision that we made as a board for the current issue.
Yeah.
But if there's, you know, if there's more issues, I mean, to be honest, that's the ACC's job.
Yeah.
That's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to go around and find any violations. And making sure, you know, permits, you know, done, and, you know, established.
Yeah.
And making sure everybody's doing it right.
Yeah.
You know? So, but I can't answer that question for you.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
You never remember to be heard. Yes, sir. Just keep ready.
I don't think y'all need this. I think everybody here is pretty good. Use the mic. I just got a quick question. I need to write this down. The owner of the able to attend.
I'm here on behalf of Grand Champ Roofing. Can you hear that? Okay. So I'm just curious as to why y'all chose Riley over us. I gotta write down some notes.
This is huge. Maybe it had to do with financial.
Well, because I'm going to start it off with, is he certified to do that kind of work? And I can answer that for you. It's no. We're the only ones in the state of Texas certified to do that work. What I'm saying is what's going to happen is what happened last time. You're going to have this guy's going to bring some painters up here, and they're going to slack some stuff on. That has to be prepped. There's all kinds of work that has to be done. That's why we're certified to do it. Right? And the beauty of being certified is if that thing fell down tomorrow and we close shop, you call GAF and they send another contractor out here and do they supply the warranty. It's not on the contractor. That's the benefit of being certified. They come out to all our jobs, they watch what we do, and then they say that we're doing the application correctly, and that's how we get the certification. We're the only GAF coating certified person in this area and only one of 5 in the state of Texas right now. So that's why I'm asking, because I don't think you're looking at a dollar amount. I don't think you're putting apples and apples and oranges and oranges. I think what y'all are doing is y'all saying, well, this guy's cheaper. And I'm telling you that's not always the best route. So if it was strictly just financial, then I'll write that down and that's what I'll take back to the office. Because I would assume he's insured as well, right? Because we are.
I would assume.
Well, I mean, we turned in our certification and we turned in our insurance copy to you with our bid.
I think that was the question I was asking earlier.
And if it was financial, what was the amount the bid y'all went with?
Mr. Treasurer would have that information as far as that goes.
I understand what you're saying, Jenny. And it is, because this is an unplanned, unbudgeted expense.
Yes.
And we're looking at like a $19,000 difference. Which can seem smaller, can seem big. But none of this was budgeted, nor was it included in the strategic plan budget that was put in place back in October. and they really don't think they can wait until we can figure out where to get the money from to be able to do it.
And so what was their amount? What did they do?
I don't think we have to disclose. Yeah, that's.
No, but I'm just saying, I can deduce, but I'd like to see, I'd like you to tell me a number. When you tell me that they were $19,000 less than us, then I can tell you you're gonna get a $19,000 less product. I promise you. Because the cost is the cost. And so if that's the case, then I'll deduct it and I'll tell you, you're not gonna get an 8-year warranty out of it. But, okay, so they were $19,000 less than us. Okay.
If you accepted the bid, doesn't that make it a public?
What's that?
If they accepted the bid.
Yeah, no, I was just asking why they accepted the bid.
Yeah, if they accepted the bid, then that should be public knowledge what was made.
That bid was $7,200.
Hey, I'll be expecting your phone call.
All right, are any other members need to be heard? Okay, anybody have any announcements? I have one. I apologize for last meeting for stating, let's get out of here. Apparently, offended a few property owners on social media. I was just joking about that comment. I apologize if it wasn't professional at all, but I apologize. So I guess I get a motion. So since that, I get a motion to adjourn this special meeting.
Make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
I get a second. I second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All right, this meeting is adjourned. Let's get out of here.